What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to part number 3 of the gym warehouse build. And as you can tell behind me, this building is really starting to come to life. They have made a lot of progress despite some setbacks that we have had with the weather. As you can see, there's snow on the ground, and it has been a little bit cold. It's been a little bit icy. This is just how it goes in Colorado during the winter. But right now the sun is out. They are making progress, and we are just about done with the exterior of the building. So we'll show you that, but let's go in a little bit closer so I can show you where everything's gonna go now that we have a much better layout to work with. So one of the things that's new as we are walking up to the building is this trench, and this is actually being completed as we speak right now, and this is the trench for the electrical that's gonna have to be ran to the building, so we have lights and we have power and all the good things there. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to see this trench because inside it's pretty deep, and you can see the teeth marks. I'm not sure if it'll show up great on the video, but I thought that was pretty neat coming up, how it was cut up and done. So yeah, that's a fairly long trench, but they're getting that done, and thankfully the ground is not too frozen to make that happen, which is good. So let's get up here and take a look. So getting up to the building here, you can see we have this overhang, which will be basically kind of like a little bit of a covered patio area. And what we're gonna actually use this for is kind of a table, so that you know, anybody that's here that wants to come out and eat has a little bit of an area to eat. Also for any, you know, packages that are going out, that type of thing. Hopefully the overhang will protect them from the weather, and it'll be a great area for some, you know, pickups, drop-offs, things like that. So that was kind of our vision. Plus, it just adds a little bit to the exterior, and it's attached to what will be kind of the office area, the podcast room. We will show you that once we get inside. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that's looking. They had to bring in actually a tremendous amount of dirt here to level things out because of, you know, kind of the lay of the land. There's a little bit of this slope that they had to work with. So, you know, if you have a slope and you have a building this big, in order to get it level, all of the dirt has to be brought in to make that work. So as you can tell, kind of at the bottom there, all of that dirt has had to, you know, basically be brought in by, you know, dump truck by dump truck, and just dumped in and then spread out. So all of it is looking actually really, really good compared to, you know, when I was out here, gosh, even like a week ago, a few days ago. They've made a lot of progress on that. So everything goes into this thing. I mean, it's crazy the amount of work that it takes, and just the small details, you know, something you wouldn't really think about is the dirt, making sure that the ground is level. But yeah, I think it's something that I'm excited to see how it's coming together. But let's kind of go around the side here. I'll show you this side now. So this is actually one of the last parts that they got up of the exterior. They did the sidewalls first, and then they've done the end of the building here, which I think is coming together great. You know, as you can tell, you know, the coloring of the building, we picked a metal for this that's actually not as reflective. It's supposed to kind of last longer, look better, and I really do think it actually looks really well, you know, here. So, you know, the blue with kind of more of like a beige cream color. The goal with that is that when the sun's out in the summer, it won't quite get as hot. But yeah, overall, I think it's looking really, really good. The windows are in, the side's done. It's actually starting to come to life from the exterior. So now let's get inside and take a look at the interior. So coming around to the other side of the building here, this is a man door that will lead into what will be the gym space. So let's go inside here and take a look real quick. They're doing some work, so I'll talk louder. So this is the corner of the gym. This is a little bit different angle than we showed you guys before, but yeah, basically from this corner looking back, you can see how much room is in here, and it's definitely very, very exciting. I've been thinking a little bit more about the gym layout and where things will go, but it'll be awesome to have the extra room basically from that wall coming all the way down here for, you know, if I want to train runs, that type of thing with the yoke or farmers, that type of stuff. I think it'll be really, really good to have a setup. The plan is to also have a bathroom and closet, which a closet in a gym is actually something a lot of people don't think about, but it's important to have because there's things that you need at certain points in your training and they don't really go anywhere. So I'm adding a closet that'll have some room to store some things, but that will basically be on that side of the gym. That's the plan, is to have that over there, you know, kind of by where the other man door is. So all of this will be gym layout. So I'm just kind of think, but since the bathroom is on that side, the plan is initially, we'll see if it ends up this way, but to have the run kind of on this side of the gym. So let's go into what will be the warehouse side over here. This will be about the wall. So that's about the gym space is from this side over, as I have said before, but with the walls up in here, I mean, wow, it's crazy how much room there is. These guys behind me, they're kind of finishing off the trench that I showed you at the beginning. So that's the electrical that's getting run in here, and we'll have some electrical actually in the floor as well for the warehouse space, because we need to have shipping stations and that type of thing. So the only way to do that is to do it before the concrete is poured. That's kind of the next step that we're looking at. But let's come on over to this side, let them kind of do their thing. It's pretty awesome to see all the work happening for sure. We're basically getting now to the other side of the warehouse, and obviously this is the other exterior wall. So some of the electrical outlets that we're going to have are kind of going to run somewhere about in this vicinity. So we're going to kind of put them in lines, and they're going to have to run the conduit so that they can pour the concrete around where those electrical outlets are going to be. Now, this is the exciting part. So this is going to basically be the office part of the warehouse. So behind me, what we're going to do is we're actually going to build this out in this area. So it'll come into the warehouse part a little bit, but a lot of the offices are going to go over here, and then this room here is actually very exciting because this is where the Shaw Strength podcast is going to go down. If you haven't subscribed to the Shaw Strength podcast YouTube channel, please do. It's available on all platforms that you would listen to a podcast, and we're having a lot of fun with that. But this is where it's going to go down right here. So I've got to kind of figure out the table, what I'm going to make the back wall. I've been thinking about that actually the last couple days and getting really excited about the potential of what we can do in this room right here. And then we'll have another wall basically come in about right here, I guess, probably in this area. So all of this is going to kind of be set up for the podcast over here, and then we'll have office area. We're going to have a kitchenette kind of set up with a table, you know, obviously like a fridge, microwave, sink, all of that type of stuff kind of built in over here. So we're working on that layout, and obviously that will not start until the concrete is poured, and we've got the insulation is going to be a really big next step as well. So those are the things that we're going to need the weather to cooperate for, especially the concrete, because you know, if we get good weather, we can potentially start to work on getting that concrete poured in here. And I'm really excited, obviously, for that to get done, because we've got to keep the schedule and we've got to keep the timeline. So, you know, I'm hoping the weather can cooperate for us here in Colorado, but it can be up and down, sunny like today, or obviously snowy and icy and very much colder than it is today. So I'm really excited to see this coming together. And it helps to really create the vision of what we're doing here and where everything's going to start to go. And I think that overall, I'm excited about the potential. I'm excited about the growth, and I can't wait to keep you guys coming along on the ride here as we continue to check off everything that needs to get done for this space. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video update. We will keep them coming, and they're just going to get more exciting from here. So hope you all are doing amazing for now. Go out and be great, and we'll check you guys later.